Good boy.
Oh, there we go.
What's that for this here?
Good morning and welcome to Coffee Walk. What are we doing today, Alex?
Well, I think you said you were saving a Mustang Fastback.
You actually listened to me yesterday?
I did.
Well, thank you. So actually it's one of our favorite things to save.
Yeah.
With both of us, 65 to 70 fastbacks. We're always looking for them in any condition. We're not going to consider this car as what we call a core car.
Yeah.
Which is a good car for somebody to build into a RESTOMOD. At least that's our hope. Guy actually came to the front counter of the shop over a year ago. I looked at it, it's been about 14 months. We've gone back and forth. Finally, he's like, all right, come on out. Sit in his backyard. We're going to McKinney, which isn't very far. Haven't agreed on a price yet. I think we're close. There's a couple other trucks out there that I think that you might be interested in that we're going to look at. But grab your cup of joe. Let's go save another Mustang Core Fastback. Mr. Wallace, you here? Mr. Wallace? See that. 71 Trans Am. I bet it's a 71. I didn't know that was good. There he is. How are you, sir?
Doing good.
Good to see you again. Alex Bowling.
Hey.
You got Zach on the camera.
Oh yeah, how do that?
So that's it.
Yeah, I got a few freakish for it. All the like the stuff that goes around on the door here and all this. Here's the interior, all this interior trim. Now this, I was going to just replace with new. It's about $240. That goes around the folding down seat.
Right.
But I mean, it could be replated. But I was actually going to have this plated too. It goes all over the top. And the trim around the inside, got all it. The door, like right here is the back piece of that trim, and this is the trap door.
You're familiar with those, aren't you, Alex?
Yeah.
We've done a bunch of those. Part of the rear back seat.
And a few new parts that we got. Got all the back seat. This right here, I replaced the spring kind of, well, they wouldn't work. But, and I think that foam will work.
See this, Alex?
And the foam was pretty high, you know.
That'd be a pony interior car, right?
It is.
It is a pony interior car?
Yes, it is. It shows on that code. So if you went, you'd have to change out all this if you didn't want it pony.
Right.
And plug the hole.
Let's look right here. That's quick. So from the VIN, we got a 5, so it's a 65 R San Jose, 09 is Fastback T, 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. So 63B is a Fastback, color J is Rangoon Red, trim F5. That's pony.
Yeah.
That's red with white.
Yep.
Got some white panels. Very cool.
There's the V8.
Axle code 3 is a 350 to 1. Transmission's a 1, so that's a 3-speed manual. Yeah. Here's what I really like, Alex. Do you remember the DSO code for Dallas?
I don't.
Well, now you will. See this
got
right
a
here?
book. You ready to go find it?
No, sir. I actually have these memorized.
Yeah.
61's Dallas. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, the deal, license plates are in here somewhere. I just saw them. I covered them up. No, wait a minute. I'm not putting them back this.
65 gas caps back here.
Yeah, but it probably needs a new one.
It does, but it's here.
Two gas caps. I mean, tags. I was looking at one of these, and I guess it's this one because this is a back tag. 79 or maybe 80. It's got a yellow over the top of it. Well, the
Yeah,
yellow
see,
is
the
a
75 tag was the one that was embossed here,
Yeah.
but you can put the stickers over it. Then you can see,
Yeah.
if you look back here, see what year it is.
But I think this one, see, I had one in that basket case car, and I didn't know which is which, but I was looking through my pictures right then to see, because it was just laying inside that basket, and I think this is the tag that went with it. So this one, it went with this
So this car has been since it's 79.
Yeah. Let me.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it's been it's been there every bit of that time. Let me see if I can
Hey, Dennis.
make sure this tag went that
So, see that 455 block?
Yeah.
Maybe that's Super Duty.
They didn't make a Super Duty in 71.
Maybe it's from 71.
But it could be a 71 455 car.
Yeah.
The Super Duties were in 73 and 74 only.
Oh, got it.
But we should check the number on that, see if it goes to that. I didn't know that was here. So let's see if we can get this bought first, which I've been working on this guy for 14 months now just for this. Obviously that would be a better find. Let's see the inner fenders, see if we got a number. We do. Matches. So as you and I have had this discussion quite a bit in the past, especially with the Mopar stuff, like Kudos and Challengers.
Yeah.
Back in the day, if you had a slant 6, that was just like the kiss of death, just no value at all. But as these cars have become, I mean, there's no reason to restore this car back to stock.
No.
It's a resto mod. Now, being that it's a unibody car, this only had a 6-cylinder in it, this car is not twisted.
Right.
I would actually rather start off with this, even though 10 years ago this car had so little value being a T-code 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
But now, with the tag on there, I mean, this would be a neat resto mod just back with the red and white pony interior.
Yeah.
Cool looking. Shock towers are good.
Floors look
Front inner fenders, aprons hadn't been replaced, which is great. And this is why we like cars that we can find in Texas. Come look at the floors in this car. I mean, this is, a lot of these Mustangs are so rusty, you gotta replace so many panels.
Yeah.
I don't think this car's gonna need that.
Just needs that little spot where the battery box is.
Yeah, and that's
They're
pretty
all
pretty
all
common. I mean, it doesn't look like it's been hit. I mean, the inner fender aprons look original. Yeah. It says Dad bought this new. It's 29,000. He said this. It's actually his 29,000 miles, not 129. But it sat outside. I like that. This doesn't bother me.
Really? Would you put it outside your house?
4-wheel drive step side. Pretty cool. No, I don't think Kim would appreciate that. Been sitting here for 21 years. That fastback's been sitting for a long time. Look at that. You gotta check the numbers on that, see what it is. I love the look of just the stance like it is.
Oh yeah. The
Okay,
hood.
so do you know what that hood is? Think for a minute, because I'm pretty sure you know what that hood is.
I do.
This
I know I've
thing
seen it somewhere.
is the famous stock race cars that Ford had back in the day. I'll give you a hint, Lightning.
Ford Lightning? No.
It's a Thunderbolt hood.
Thunderbolt.
So the Thunderbolts had the 427 Ford motors in them, or most of them did. That's a killer hood.
It's got a roll
What would
cage.
be interesting to see is if this car, if that's a K-code car. I'm not sure, I don't know my small body Falcon turns really great. I'd love to check the numbers on this and see what it is. If the hood will come up, Alex, let's see if there's a number on the fender. That is pretty trick.
I'll let you look at it.
Okay. Look at that.
Yep.
We're not going to tell you guys what this is. I didn't know this was here either. Wow.
admiring that Falcon.
Yes, sir. You have the motor for it?
I had a 427 in it, and then I had a 521 that I was putting in there with aluminum heads and everything. And I stopped that project, went back to drag racing. I had a Pinto with a motor sitting inside it. But anyway, that little car, yeah, I was going to build it, street strip. And I had another two-door hardtop that was a 264 speed factory. And I went on ahead and fixed that one up. But I put the Mustang 2 suspension under it, and they're not the same as the Mustang. You'd think Falcon,
Right.
Yeah. But a Falcon is about that much skinnier.
So did you graft a Thunderbolt scoop on there, or?
Yeah.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. As a matter of fact, I had the 427 emblems on it, and a buddy of mine come by and bought a Torino, and he was like muscle cars, and I took all my decals and 427 emblems and all that.
That car would have been a monster with a 427.
Yeah, well, see, I tell you what, they had in 1965. I tried to buy one, I ordered one, and I had a Sunbeam Tiger, and as a matter of fact, had the full AC Cobra Sunbeam Tiger.
Wow.
With 8-spoke.
Yeah, LAT package.
Yeah, it had the blue streak Goodyears and everything on it. But anyway, that was a crazy deal. But I had that. Daddy said, well, if you'll get rid of that, I'll co-sign for your new Mustang. And I said, well, how about a Falcon? And he said, well, yeah, it ought to be cheaper. And I said, how about a 427 Falcon? He thought that was like, what, the body style or something. He said, to get the Futura 500. And I went, no, I'll take the 427. But we went up there and checked on it. It was like $33.50, something like that. And anyway, it was like in '65, and I was working up at the cotton mill in the summer, and I wasn't planning on going back to school my senior year, and I wound up common sense overruled, and I just took that Sunbeam where I got it and just left it. And because we didn't have it done right, because the kid I got it from had bought that car, and he was underage, and they couldn't take it away from him or something, and he was going to drag race it, and he tore the transmission up, and I fixed it, and we, he was going to give me half interest in it or something. But I just took it back over to Lucas and left it, and it has 4,000 miles on it, and $4,600 sticker. When the sticker was still on, that was a lot then. I tell you what, I'd let you have that so cheap, it'd be unbelievable. I'd love to see it find a home. I'll let you adopt it if you want.
That'll be fun getting out. Well, I didn't know this was here, but is that a Trans Am?
Yeah, it's a 71.
That's what I thought.
455 4-speed probably tractor.
See, 455 4-speed car. So is that the motor sitting over there?
Yeah, and it looked like it was in a submarine before, but it's running. We found another 455 and put in it. This place here is such a mess, and this is really fairly good for
the working shop.
Yeah. This little Falcon right here is a good one. This body here, I stripped it all the way to the middle of it. When I got it, I've had it 20-something years, but it'll clean up pretty good. But I never fixed it because I had a black one with the same chrome and everything. This is a 65 with 64 chrome, and they got it that way by ordering it two-tone. Because they had no way of doing it. 65 had just the one big piece.
Right.
And so they, this was ordered that way. And,
that's really cool. That's super unusual.
Well, all the ones that were ordered with two-tone paint came that way. And this one came red and black.
Well, Mr. Walsh, you got cool stuff everywhere.
This little thing here, I get it. I hadn't driven it much, but a guy came over, the one I'm trying to trade with, and he loved it. He drove it around, but he's not giving me enough money for it. I priced it way too cheap to him, and then I got his prices of it. Because I don't think I would have traded even for
apples and oranges,
yeah,
huh?
And he wanted $12,500 for the car that I doubt I would trade this one even for.
Well, speaking
and I said $7,500 to him.
So you got a red apple and an orange Camaro. You got a Camaro, man.
Yeah, the Camaro.
That's cool.
I tell you the good thing about the Camaro. This one, I had a 26 Model T coupe that I drove for about 6 years, and I love that car. And why I sold it, I don't know. But I tend to drive them if I don't build them, and I didn't build it. I just bought it like it is, and had it for 15 years. But that's the way that Model T, I drove the wheels off it because, one thing, if your car lays down, it's bad enough. you got a problem, but if it reflects back on you, that you're the one that caused the problem.
Yeah, if you built it. Is this small block or big block? Yeah.
Small block.
We still got three. Is it 350?
Yeah. Let's see. You want to crank it up?
Manual steering and manual brakes.
Yeah, that needs to go, especially with that 14-inch or 13-inch steering wheel. I was over by your place, headed to Firewheel to get another steering wheel for it.
Yeah,
and get also a radio.
I definitely put a factory steering wheel back in it.
Yeah.
Man, you got neat stuff everywhere. Well, let's go back to the Fastback so we can make a deal on that.
That old truck right here, Daddy bought it in 1953. And he wound up selling it at one time, and then I bought it back. And he sold it in 72, and it belonged to me at the time he sold it. And then I bought it back in 80. I couldn't talk him into giving it, making me a deal. And they sold it to somebody else. The old boy got in hard times, and I found it. And,
That's a great looking
I
truck.
learned how to drive on that thing 6 years old in Hayfield County. Daddy, there's no telling how many bells I even
We left our truck and trailer out there running on the street. You want to yank it? Can we come up this driveway here?
Yeah.
You want to pull it up there, Alex? Yeah. I left it running.
We ought to have a place to turn around here, plenty of room.
Okay. And tell me about the, how about the purple truck?
Oh, yeah.
What color was that originally?
Kind of a silver.
Silver? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think there was a purple from the factory.
That's a 95 color. I built that, or put it together in 95.
So this is a 79.
Four-wheel drive.
Kind of looks like a factory push bumper on the front.
It is.
It is.
And it needs a carburetor. I've got another carburetor I took off this 85 that would run, but
I need 81, so that'd be a 400?
well, it's a 351 modified. Same thing. Matter of fact, you have to look at the serial number and find out which one's which.
So what does the serial number say it is?
Oh, it says 351.
351. Okay, so this is a 351.
Yeah. And it says here F-150, and on the other side says F-100, but it's an F-100.
Pretty cool.
But when this thing, when we first painted it, put those center lines on it, new tires, I'm going to tell you, the kids, my oldest boy was driving it to school over in Princeton, and I'd go out there after football practice, and I'd watch football practice, and I'd come back around there, and then kids just lined up looking at that truck.
That's good. Yeah, I can imagine.
They'd never seen tires that size, But
I think it deserves to be redone again.
yeah, it'd make a good one. It's got a ding or two in it here, but
Well, what do we got to do on the Fastback to make a deal today? I brought cash money. You got a deal. I'm not even going to argue with you.
there you go.
We've been talking about this for 14 months. We've been back and forth over the phone. He's come on my shop twice. We finally made a deal.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I will get you the cash. Alex is going to come up and we'll start loading. You just never know what you're going to roll up on. We came out to look at the 65 Fastback, got to look at a 71 Trans Am 455 4-speed car. Great car, but Alex doesn't need another project. Neither do I, really. Neat 69 Camaro inside. Got super excited. Thought that was a K-Code Falcon. Turns out it wasn't, but it's got a cool Thunderbolt hood on it. Really neat 1979 four-wheel drive, short bed step side truck. But we're leaving with the one that we needed because we've got all the parts to finish that car. So how long do you think it's going to take to load this? It's going to be easy or hard?
Let's guess 5 minutes.
I'll tell you what, I'll buy lunch if we can get that done in 15 minutes.
All right.
Okay, deal. Just in case he gets away. Now, while Alex is strapping this down, I'm going to go talk to Mr. Walsh again about that Falcon. Just something about the way that car looks and sits. I just got to have it. All right, Mr. Walsh, I think I changed my mind. I'm going to take that Falcon too.
Really?
Yep. Is that a deal?
Oh, yeah, this one?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
All right, well, I'll get the bill of sale. Get you paid for
Oh,
that.
I've got title for that one.
Really?
It's Arkansas title.
Well, if you go grab the title, it makes it even better. And then, this gentleman here pointed out, I'm the Jeep guy, I didn't see this, there's a hardtop on the ground over there. And I'm going to agree with the price that you told me on that. I'll take that hardtop, okay?
Yeah.
Is that a deal?
Oh yeah, that's worth more than that, but I don't want to mess with it.
Well, I'm going to pay you cash money. We're going to put it on the back of the truck right now. Deal? All right, so we got two more. I really like this car. It's solid. Again, it's a DSO 61, which is why I bought it. Paid good money for it, but it's a good core builder car for RESTOMOD. We're gonna have to come back and rescue the Falcon. But when you look at that car on camera, see the stance is phenomenal. And come over here and look what I found. You always gotta ask what else is here. I know you guys are freaking out why I haven't bought the short bed Ford truck. Well, his son is not in town and you can't get a hold of him. I do like it. Likely you'll see that at Cause Motors in the future, but look at that. Sitting in the weeds. It's gonna be heavy, it's got so much junk in it, but it's gonna go on the back of the truck. Kevin's gonna love me for this one. But even if we can't restore this hardtop, we need the parts off of it. So pretty good day. Now I gotta go ask these gentlemen where the best place is to eat. Picks and shovels, baby, picks and shovels, right, Alex? This is the picks and shovels, and that's digging the gold. That's gonna be a lot lighter now. The Falcon race car over there will be pick and shovel too. This will be the shovel, that'll be the pick, and that's the gold. I don't think you're gonna hurt the glass. I mean, I don't want to break it, but. Outstanding, you found the title?
Yep. And this guy here mailed it to a buddy of mine over in Little Elm, but that guy was the president of the Falcon Club of America.
Wow.
And but it wasn't in his name. He's the one that had it. And
there it is. Starts off with a 4K and a U for the 6-cylinder, right?
Yep.
I always say U is for undesirable.
Yeah. I actually like non-matching numbers cars because you can do whatever you want to with them.
Correct. They're cheaper.
Yeah.
You don't get any heat.
The only time I'm concerned with the numbers when I'm buying is that if it makes a difference to other people,
Think I could talk you into helping us lift this hardtop on? They're kind of. It's not that it's heavy. It's just awkward. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna hurt the glass. I mean, I don't want to break it, but it's a good one. Oh, there we go. It's okay. We needed this for parts anyways. It's gonna be lighter now. We actually need that piece. It's a lot lighter now. What did we hit with? The dirt was just. When Alex put all that massive pressure on it, it broke.
Yes, couldn't handle the pressure.
Well, if that's the worst thing that happens today, it's going to be a great day.
Yeah.
So for these of you out there, this is not how you transport a hardtop. Let's flip it over. This is actually a piece that you can't get anymore for a YJ hardtop, so it's cool. You broke the glass, but it's okay. I've got plenty of glass. And I don't think the glass was any good anyway.
Mine ought to be.
Mr. Walsh, you over there?
Yeah.
I got one last question for you.
Yes, sir.
Local cafe or home cooking or family restaurant that you like the best?
Bill Smith's.
Bill Smith's.
Yeah, it's so crowded, nobody ever goes there anymore.
Oh, it just gets so, you gotta wait in line, huh?
Yeah, but it's a good place.
Okay, well, looks like we're going to Bill Smith's Cafe.
70.
Here we are at Bill Smith's Cafe. The only complaint that he had about this place is it's so good, it's always busy. Need that. Age before beauty. I'm going to do your world famous chicken and waffles.
Okay.
Are you still doing anything breakfast?
Yes, always.
2 eggs over easy. What are you doing, Junior?
I did the chicken fried steak.
Oh, this is the way to do it. We got butter. Proper pitcher for syrup. Like that. We're gonna have to be asking for syrup all the time. and the syrup's hot. Wishing you got this about right now, huh, Alex?
Kinda.
Eggs over easy, little bacon. This is gonna make my day. So I don't know how you guys are, but I always, in part of my meal, I always kind of put together the ultimate bite. So here it is for this. I got eggs over easy, butter, syrup, a piece of bacon, and chicken, all out of the middle. Kind of like, you know, when your mom made those chocolate brownies, you got to have the one in the middle.
Yeah.
You don't want the crust on the outside. Look at that. Perfect. Bill Smith's Cafe was truly good to the last bite, and yes, I ate every bit of that. Did I not, Alex?
You did.
All of it. Get you some of that. Ha! We came, we saw, we conquered. Front and back it again. Bill's Cafe is for a refrigerator. Now let's head back to Wylie. Pretty good day.
It was.
65 Mustang Fastback, DSO 61 Dallas code car. Either no rust or very little, I didn't see any.
It's very clean.
A very cool looking 64 Falcon drag car. Love the way it sets, I love the vintage wheels. I didn't look at it, I don't know if they were Keystones or Kragers, but I like the look. It might have actually been Rockets, Thunderbolt hood. And for the Jeep store, a YJ Wrangler hardtop that might be for parts now. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Please like, tag, share, and follow. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.